Happy Saturday. I hope your weekend is off to a great start. While we're waiting on the Batmobile, let's check out a couple of BrickHeadz. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining me today on what is normally a superhero Saturday. But as I mentioned in my update video last week for the Batmobile, we are waiting for parts. So in the meantime, we'll be taking a look at some LEGO sets and some other things. So today, we're going to be taking a look at the two Transformer BrickHeadz that were recently released, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. So let's take a look at the build, and then we'll have a chat after. Here are the Transformer BrickHeadz. We have Optimus Prime, Robot and Vehicle, set 40803 with 237 pieces. And then we have Bumblebee, Robot and Vehicle, set number 40804 with 253 pieces. So let's do Optimus Prime first. So I'll put Bumblebee off to the side here. Interesting, there's not the little thumb tabs. These little boxes have tape. Alright, so it looks like we have 4 bags, 2 manuals, 1 for the robot, 1 for the vehicle. So let me get this all organized and we will get started. Alright, so here is manual number 1 with the robot. We start with bag number 1 and that is the robot. So we're going to do the robot first. And there's no information, we just get right into the build, so let's get started. Okay, there is the finished Optimus Prime robot, so let's build the vehicle now. Okay, here is the vehicle, and here is the robot. Alright, so we've got Optimus done. Let's move on to Bumblebee. Alright, here is Bumblebee. And again, we have 4 bags and 2 manuals. So again, I'm assuming we are doing the robot first. Yes, we are. So I'm going to do just like I did with Optimus Prime. I didn't really stop for each bag since there's so few parts. So we'll just build the whole thing and then we will talk about it after. All right, there is Bumblebee the robot. Now we'll move on to Bumblebee the vehicle. Okay, so here is Bumblebee, the robot and the vehicle. And then here we have Optimus, the robot and the vehicle. And of course, we'll flip the camera around and take a closer look. Okay, here are the LEGO BrickHeadz. We have Bumblebee, robot and vehicle, and Optimus Prime, robot and vehicle. So I just love the BrickHeadz. They're super cool, they're fun to build, they're quick to build. Plus, they typically do not come with stickers, and these two sets are no exception. So all of the pieces you see with the Autobot logos, the windshield, the grills, that's all printed pieces. So pretty amazing. Also, they usually contain a lot of the snot technique, the studs not on top. So they look really cool. They display really nice. And obviously we have sort of the full-size versions of these robots that are actually transformable. I built Bumblebee last summer, so I'll put a link down in the description for that. And we're currently building Optimus Prime alongside our Agora Models version of that. So be sure to check out that playlist, which I will link down in the description as well. So these look pretty good, I have to say. So that is the Bumblebee figure. Again, all printed pieces. And these actually will come off, and they do, roll on the wheels. Very nice. Same thing with Optimus Prime here. All printed pieces. And again, he'll come off, and well, he's a little heavy in the front there, but he also will roll. And I do like that they give you both the robot and the vehicle, because obviously the BrickHeadz are so small, there's really no way to make them actually transformable. So it's very nice they give us both versions. And again, all printed pieces. All of these Autobot logos are printed. Whoops. So that looks very nice there. All right, and those are ready to go on a display shelf. So that is the Bumblebee and Optimus Prime BrickHeadz. What do you think about the BrickHeadz? I wasn't really sure about them when they first came out, but I've kind of grown to love them. I think they're super collectible. They're fairly inexpensive. They're usually around $10 for a BrickHead. They're a nice display piece. To me, I kind of think of them as sort of the LEGO version of Funko Pop. So I really do enjoy them. I have several of them, but I was super excited to see these Transformer BrickHeadz because, of course, who doesn't love the Transformers? Especially since we built Bumblebee last summer. They have a full version that is transformable. So here's a pic of that with the BrickHeadz. Very cool. There's also obviously an Optimus Prime full Lego set that transforms, but you'll have to wait to see that because we are currently building it with our Optimus Prime build. So if you haven't checked out that series, be sure to give that a look. And Next week, we will not be doing any building. We will be taking a look at the Bricklink Designer Program Series 5 sets, which are due to be open for pre-order starting on June 10th. So there's some great sets in this series. I think every series has great sets in it, but we'll go over all of that in the video next week to get you caught up and ready for those pre-orders to start June 10th. So if you're interested in those, you can get your hands on one before they sell out. And until we see each other again, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I'll see you soon.